Good morning, everybody. Hey, most of you know that I am in Slovakia, and I teach Afghan soldiers how to be, uh, how should I say this, mechanics. What they've done with this curriculum is geared towards United States mechanics, and what we've had to do here is really, and for lack of a better word, we just had to break it down to the basics for them. So what I've actually had to do here was, and hopefully you can see my PowerPoint. I've actually had to break everything down for them to the point where basic, excuse me, basic tools. So what I've done here is I've got my PowerPoint. Learning objective was to properly use basic hand tools, using the publications with us, their instructors, as well as the information that we give them. So we rolled right into it and identify the different types of wrenches. So what I've had to do is come through here, and there's our wrenches. And we've asked them to go ahead and identify those. Which you have your ratchet wrench was up top, and then you had your combination wrench, box end wrench, and then finally, an open end wrench. And then we also have a check on their learning, because how they're supposed to come here with English language skills. Most of them don't. And if they do, they try to manipulate the system by playing that they don't understand. So we go ahead and we check on their learning. How many different types of wrenches did I show? Which were 4. And we will right into different types of screwdrivers. I've went in, and again, this is very basic. This is AIT things, Mechanics 101. Flat tip screwdrivers. This is how we've had to break it down to them. Showed them the Phillips screwdrivers as well, and along with the bit adapters a little bit. And again, we check for understanding, learning, to see if they're picking it up. Just like any student, you've got to teach to a certain level. And when you do that, some are, need a little bit more help than others. And we've even had to break down the hammers, ball peen and a soft blow hammer, to make sure that they're actually looking into the publications to see exactly what it calls for. Because the Army publications that we are using are very, very direct in that. So we don't fudge too much with the manuals, but we try to help them as much as possible in regards to their learning. And then we identified some pliers, can of plug pliers, and then our channel locks. And then we threw this picture in. It's got all kinds of tools. And then finally, we followed everything up with what we do prior to using our toolbox and after we use our toolbox. And, obviously that would be a tool inventory. And we want to make sure that nothing's left on the aircraft. And then we go with our questions. We've also went ahead and had them, I actually did these to even help with their learning even more. And we've got flashcards, and there's 30 students, almost 900 flashcards we made for them. So they can actually take these with them. It's got the extension, a picture of a tool, and then on the back it tells what it is, so that they can go ahead and they can study these things. Some of them do, some of them don't. But it's a great tool for them to have. So if we say, hey, get us a 1/4 inch drive, 6-inch extension, they won't come back with a 3/8 or 1/2 inch. I hope you enjoyed the video. Lots of stuff going on here in Slovakia. Still masking and COVIDing and things like that, but it is getting better. Thank you all, and have a great, great weekend, July 4th weekend.